not able to relax very, very, very well.
Right.
Though it's a holiday season, some are working, some are going to church, some are traveling to other places for excursion and other things. So all this cause post-holiday stress after the holiday period.
Amazing, amazing. So then, what then will say fatigue is?
Okay, so when we talk about fatigue, fatigue is a state of mental tiredness or physical tiredness where people feel they are so exhausted, they lack energy, they don't have the zeal to do what they can do or what they used to do previously. So it's like you are so much down and you are so tired from an activity that you have engaged yourself in.
Right. Now, if can I ask this question? How does this post-holiday stress and fatigue affect one's, life? Does it have any health implications? Does it affect us in any way?
Yeah, it can really affect you. You see, when you are going through stress itself, there's a tone on the body, and you see, stress affects the mind and the body. So when you are going through this form of stress, one, you can't concentrate on your things. You always have that low energy to do things. You tend to, even sometimes you're always sleeping. You lose interest in activities because of the pressure put
These
on
are
you.
like the symptoms of.
Yeah, some of the symptoms.
Right.
And even the symptoms, you can have even physical symptoms.
Right.
Where people, of course, may be having a lot of heartbeats, they can't sleep very, very well. And even emotional symptoms where people can't concentrate, they become forgetful, and the rest. Yeah.
Can it lead to a terminal illness, or is it something that can connect to a terminal illness?
Yeah, stress, if untreated, can really affect you. As I'm saying, we have headaches. Yes, and people who go through a lot of stress may even be having stomach problems. So there are a lot of health implications if you are not able to manage your stress levels.
Is it able to connect to blood pressure?
Yeah. Yeah, oftentimes at the hospital, for instance, when people are going through much stress, we tell them to manage their stress. Because if you're already predisposed to hypertension or high blood pressure, as we put it, it can rise during that stressful period.
Wow. Amazing. So, what are some of the habits, if I may ask, that can help one to manage this post-stress issues you're talking about, fatigue?
Yeah, thank you very much. I believe as individuals, we need to have enough time to rest. You see, this holiday season started from Friday and it is ending today. And today will be the ultimate day where people would like to go for parties, they would like to go for beaches the rest. And people might have also left Accra to other parts of the region. So there's a need for you to have a healthy lifestyle, even during this period and even after the period, where you need to have enough rest. You need to eat very, 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 very well. And you need to also engage yourself in pleasurable activities. Because you see, most of the time, people go to work from Monday to Friday, and they have the weekends for themselves. So this is the time that you need to rest for the body, because you see, work begins tomorrow. You have to go and face the traffic. You have to go back to work. So there's a need for you to eat very, very well, rest, and at least engage yourself in a few exercises, if to be very, very possible.
I mean, yesterday, for instance, around 11 p.m., I found myself in Osu, trying to get something for my wife. And I could see, young people walking on the streets around 11, 12 a.m., some, having parties, some just enjoying themselves. And I believe all these things can lead to what we are discussing.
Yeah, it can lead to the stress. You see, comparatively to to Christmas and other festivities that may have prolonged holidays, you realize that the Easter season is
very short.
It's even oftentimes Friday and Monday. So people want to do all what they want to do within this short period of time. And it itself creates a lot of stress for people.
Right. Would you always also advise people to seek for help when they find themselves in situations like this, when they have stress issues and fatigue?
Yes, I will advise people to seek for professional help. When they are going through stress, when they think that their abilities are not able to cope with the demands that they are going through, and you seek for professional help. Because when you are going through stress and you seek for professional help, like a psychologist or a professional counselor, he or she may take you through certain stress releasing mechanisms and techniques for you to relax yourself, to regain back your energy, and to move on with your life.
Right. So I want to ask this question. Most of the times you hear a lot of young people saying, and a lot of people than older people saying this, that I'm depressed. Is there anything that connects from stress to depression? And people end up committing suicide or even developing into mental health and all that. Or are you trying to tell us that these stress issues, we not sleeping, having a lot of fun, going to the nightclubs, nightclub on Monday, Easter Monday, from nightclub Monday we are going to Tuesday we are going to work. All these things can lead to depression, which can end up affecting. Are they on the same page?
Yeah, they are interrelated.
Right.
You see, you mentioned depression. Depression is a state of prolonged sadness, which sometimes lasts for about 2 weeks. And of course, if you're going through depression, it's an episode, and itself can cause stress.
Right.
Yes, so both are in a way related.
Right.
May experience stress. Those also going through stress may also experience some form of depression.
Amazing. I mean, this is very informative. So those of us watching us on GTV, my name is MOG Music, and we're talking about post-holiday stress and fatigue with Dr. Jonathan Odame, a clinical psychologist and a lecturer at the University of Ghana. Please, whatever you are doing at home, make sure that you factor in rest, you eat well, and you take good care of yourself. This is the only body you have. This is the only life you have. Kindly take good care of yourself, because these things are very real. And if you find yourself going through what we are talking about, kindly seek medical help. Talk to a doctor, and I believe that they'll be able to help you so that your stress level will come down, your depression will come down, your hypertension, your BP, and everything will come down so that you can live long lives. Thank you very much. My name is MOG Music, and thank you for watching me.
I'm on the left side. I'm on the left side. Machine checking Oluwa. Left side. Left side. I'm on the left side. I'm on the left side.
Recently, you did on my matter, Gemini. Surprising me. Shawty, became my gang, living me. Recover me, you cover me, you shower me, reach your blessing. You leading me when I cannot see. Free feeling up in open out. Take all the glory now and ever. Taking all the glory now your own, now your own, now your own. Came down from your glory for my soul, sake, for my sake. I'm on the left side, I'm on the best side, I'm on the left side, I'm on the best side, I'm on the left side, I'm on the best side, I'm on the left side, I'm on the best side. Stay from my side, never let me down, Baba. And I can't deny, love the way you did from my mother. Show me love where I didn't never expect. Bless me up where I don't feel comprehend. Give you all me, I don't feel regret. Oh, Baba, made this blessing no end.
Machine checking Oluwa.
Take all the glory now and ever. Taking all the glory now your own, now your own, now your own. Came down from your glory for my soul, sake, for my sake. I'm on the left side, I'm on the best side, I'm on the left side, I'm on the best side, I'm on the left side, I'm on the best side, I'm on the left side. I'm on the best side.
Seko, for my Seko.
Yeah.
Welcome back to GTV Breakfast Sports. Like I said, I'm not your regular news anchor, but I've taken over. My name is Scott Evans. King Faisal dashed the hopes of Ghana Premier League leaders Aduana Stars winning a double this season by eliminating them from the MTN FA Cup on Sunday. King Faisal advanced to the semi-finals of the FA Cup by beating Aduana 3-1 in the penalty shootout after the game ended in 2-2 in 120 minutes. Here are some highlights.
Back looking for Afrani. Now here's Yaya. Goes down in the box. What decision? Is a penalty. So 1-2 steps. He gets into the box. It's an interesting call. Very interesting call. From where I sit, looked like Angel touched the ball first. Good call. Now Latif steps up. And Latif sends out the wrong way. King Faisal are backing it. Abdul Latif, his second goal of the MTN FA Cup. Obin flicks it onto Hans Kofi. He wants Jemfi to move, and here is Jemfi. He goes past Latif. Jemfi with a cross, and Kelvin Obin. Waki. He wants to send a cross, and yes, he does. Latif is aware of his surroundings. There's a chance for Adriana. Hans Kofi! His efforts has gone wide as a goal kick. Corner. King Faisal. 60 minutes. Here is Abdul Latif. Ball cleared by Boache. Session Adams with the ball looking for Kelvin Obin. Not defended well by Edu Jumo. Obin is trying to set up. Adams with a cross on the right. Adams with a cross. And that's the second goal. Adriana Stars. Second, Franco Owusu makes it 2-1 for Adriana Stars. Owusu beats Jabbar completely, and Adriana Stars are back in the lead. The leap, the connection, the confidence behind the header knows no stopping. Afrani finds Nasiru. Nasiru wants to create space and shoot. Flag stays down, and that's the equalizer. Bature equalizes for King Faisal. We have a game.